7.com.
Carroll Broadcasting presents high school basketball.
And good afternoon, everybody, and a welcome out here to Kuemper Catholic High School. Jeff Blankman with you here today as we bring you some Kuemper basketball as they entertain Greene County. You're listening to the Mackey Motors pregame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City and check them out online at MackeyMotors.com. We come to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. First game of our doubleheader here today as the Greene County Rams 0-6 on the year, 0-3 right now in conference play. They were supposed to host Perry last night. They did not have school yesterday, so not able to play that game. Their last time out, they lost to West Marshall, who was undefeated on the year, 74-16. For the Kuemper Knights, they come in 3-3 on the season, 1-2 right now in the Hawkeye 10 Conference under first-year head coach Andrew Klink. They pick up a nice win last night over a team that had been 6-1 coming into the game. Kingsley Pearson. The Knights pull away down the stretch for a 55-45 victory. Knights are very busy here. Played last night. They'll play today. They play again Monday, and then they play again Tuesday to close out the first half of the season. Boys game coming up a little bit later on today. Greene County at 3-3 overall, 2-2 in the Heart of Iowa Conference under head coach Chris Nelson. They won at West Marshall on Tuesday night, 68-44. And of course, the Kuemper boys, winners of 5 straight under head coach Sean Minahan. They'll come in 5-1 overall, 2-1 in the Hawkeye 10 Conference, coming off a blowout 77-49 victory last night over a good Kingsley Pearson ball club. We'll step away and take a break. Mac in 1 minute with more of our Mackey Motors pregame as we'll dive into the girls matchup. That's coming up next right here on Kick 106.7.
Since 1968.
Rapids and Newey Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
DMAC's 11,000 square foot expansion is done. It features a state-of-the-art welding lab and classroom. Students can learn on their schedule a variety of welding techniques and methods now available on the DMAC Carroll campus. The expansion also includes a brand new commons area that features study spaces and will host many events, including guest speakers. With this new space, students can easily access one-on-one support from advisors and counselors. To make your educational goals a reality, come see our expansion today or call us at 792-1755.
Motor Inn of Carroll is your hometown team for all of your sales, service, parts, and collision needs all season long. From the helpful sales staff to the area's best service department, Motor Inn of Carroll has the expertise that you need to stay on the road and keep that auto investment looking good. From work to play, they have it all. Good luck to all the area teams from Motor Inn of Carroll.
The girls game, we'll sign out of it, and then we'll go into the one for the boys game. So you'll have to go back out and then find the boys broadcast, and we won't start that until shortly before the boys game gets underway. For the Greene County Rams, again, we're talking right now, we mentioned earlier, they're 0-6 right now on the season, 0-3 in conference play. This is a team struggling. They've had some injuries. They've had some illnesses, maybe missing a couple of starters here today, but they're going to be a team that's going to come out and battle. They'll give you everything that they've got. They work hard. They continue to fight. Some of those injuries have really kind of made it tough for them to be out or go out and score the basketball. They've been led so far this year by Emma Hoyle. She comes in at 7 points to go with 4 rebounds per game. She gets some help on the backboards from Cameron Sanders. Sanders, a 5'11 senior, does come in averaging 9 rebounds per game. And then they also get a little help off of the bench from Esther Van Horn, who might be in the starting lineup here today. There's that very good potential. She will be starting here today. Comes in averaging 3 points and a rebound per game. But this is a team that struggles to put the ball in the basket. So for Kuemper, you're going to want to come out here early tonight, this afternoon, be aggressive, kind of take it to them in the first quarter if you can. Use the momentum of the way you finished up that game against a very good Kingsley Pearson team last night and get out there and kind of continue to play with the energy on both ends of the floor, because Kuemper locked things down defensively towards the end of that game last night as well, as being able to get some shots to fall. The Knights have struggled from beyond the three-point arc. They were shooting about 14 to 18% from the three-point line coming into last night's game, but able to knock down some threes. Aubrey Houghton hit 3 of them. And maybe that will be what kind of gets this team going a little bit and kind of sparks them a little bit on the offensive end. The Knights have had some games with that 3-3 record where I think they felt like they'd left games go that maybe they could have won. Now they have played some of the upper echelon teams, Denison, Schleswig, Atlantic right now in that Hawkeye 10 conference. But this is a team that continues to grow. They've got some young players in Elsa Tiefenthaler and Kaylee Simons, both freshmen that are contributing so far this year. That's taken a little bit of the pressure off of Catherine Mayhall. You've seen Aubrey Houghton take her game to another level. She's had an outstanding year so far. Lauren Bell doesn't always score a ton, but rebounds, defends, hard-nosed kid. And then Franny Glenn, always going to play extremely hard on the inside. Franny's got the one thing she's got to kind of work on a little bit is keeping herself out of foul trouble. We'll step away, take a break. We're going to be back in 3 minutes with a look at our starting lineups. That's coming up for you next right here on at Kick 106.7. You're listening to the Mackey Motors pregame show.
Hi, this is Dr.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
For almost 150 years, Roselle Mutual has been insuring homes, farms, and so much more in Carroll and the surrounding communities. We offer outstanding coverage whether you need it for your shiny new car, your next ATV ride in the trails, or boating day on the water, or you're looking to put better protection on your family home and farm. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with expertise, exceptional service, and quality insurance for all of your needs. For commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance, give us a call today at 792-4525. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Mackey Motors pregame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City and check them out online at MackeyMotors.com. Of course, we're coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. First of all, for Greene County under head coach Troy Ogden. Again, they come in 0-6 overall, 0-3 right now in the Heart of Iowa Conference. Again, lost 74-16 on Tuesday night to West Marshall. They are going to be starting here this evening. A 5'5 senior in Alexa Peters. Also starting here tonight will be a 4'10 junior in Esther Van Horn. A 5'10 sophomore in Emma Shipley. A 5'11 senior in Cameron Sanders. And the other starter here tonight is going to be a 5'11 senior in Ashlyn Hinders. Hinders just eligible to be able to play after some health issues yesterday, and then they had that game postponed. So going to be her first game back, and she will be in the starting lineup. It's kind of waiting to see and reading the numbers off of the board so that I would be able to get their official starters here tonight. For your Kuemper Knights, 3-3 overall, 1-2 in the Hawkeye 10 Conference, coming off of that win over Kingsley Pearson last night, 55-45. Andrew Klink, of course, in his first year as the head coach. They're going to be starting a 5'6 senior in Catherine Mayhall, a 5'10 junior in Aubrey Houghton, a 5'9 junior in Lauren Bell, a 5'10 junior in Franny Glynn, and a 5'6 freshman in Elsa Tiefenthaler. For the Knights, again, tough loss on Tuesday down at Atlantic, 49-42. One of the differences for Kuemper last night was they went out and actually got off to a quick start, put 20 on the board in the first quarter. The Knights had been off to slow starts in their first 5 games of the season, so we'll see if that can lead into today's game as well. Dude, I'll also let you know if you're headed out or watching today that Kuemper honoring their 1998 Girls State Basketball Championship team here today. When I came in, I saw some video running on some TVs, and I noticed that it was prior to my arrival in 2004, so I kind of asked around, and they said, yep, that was the 1998 Girls State Championship team, so they're going to be honoring them for that championship coming up a little bit later on. I think that's going to be in between ball games here today. And we're going to see what they do. Normally, they do the national anthem in between games, but are we going to do the national anthem before the girls' game? We are. So we're going to step away. We'll take a break. Back in 3 minutes with the tip-off of the girls' game coming up. But actually, they're going to honor somebody here first. Catherine Mayhall, all-time assist leader, I think, here at Kuemper Catholic, so they're honoring her before this game starts, and well-deserved. Catherine, a great kid, has been an outstanding basketball player for them, started here all 4 years, and she was one of our Wittrock Motor Company student athlete spotlight of the month student athletes that we talked to. I think I did that one a couple of months ago, so you can find that interview. We talked to her about more than just athletics. We talked to her about all of the things that she is involved with in school and outside of school, and you can check out her latest Wittrock Motor Company student spotlight athlete of the month interview. Carson Purdue from ICAM Manning, our latest one, Tyler Bruner, as that interview. You can find that on the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel and also on the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network website at sports.1380kcim.com. So we're going to wait here just for a moment. Again, I don't want to go to a 3-minute break and then they end up not doing the anthem. So we're going to wait and see here. Tim's still kind of talking about the weather outside. Usually he announces if they're going to do it. Okay, they're going to do the Lord's Prayer. We're going to step away. Back in 3 minutes here on Kick 106.7.
St. Anthony Regional
Family
Hospital,
owned and operated.
the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Family owned and operated since 1948. Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult to find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together because, like all teams, together, everyone achieves more. We all enjoy a snack and a drink when cheering for our favorite team. When finished, be a team player. Put your bottles and cans in the recycle bin and your empty food packaging in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how to be part of the recycle team. Because together, we're stronger. We're Carroll County Solid Waste, wishing our area athletes a safe and successful sports season.
At the Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from the Present Company in Audubon.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Drees Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Drees Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
Kuemper won the opening tip-off, but Franny Glenn swatted it so hard it went out of bounds. So Greene County had the opening possession. They travel with the basketball. Knights will have it for their first possession here. Mayhall brings it down on the right side of the floor, gets it down onto the baseline to Bell. Lob pass into the post to Tiefenthaler, tipped away. Coming out of there with it is Shipley for Greene County, but stolen right back by Tiefenthaler, who lays it up and in. The freshman is really starting to come on. Her first bucket has put the Knights on at top here by a score of 2-0. Pressure again by Kuemper. That pass is going to get ahead. They'll work it off onto the right side. Van Horden's jumper off the right wing up, no good. Mayhall will clear the rebound. Kick pass down to Tiefenthaler. Layup on the other end is up and good. Mayhall with the assist. Tiefenthaler with the bucket. She's got all four here early on. And the Kuemper Knights lead it by a score of 4-0. Pressure again by the Knights. Tipped. Mayhall will come off with it after the tip from Houghton over to Tiefenthaler. And Tiefenthaler again going to lay it up and in. And we're going to get a timeout called by Greene County. Timeout on the floor. Quick start for the Kuemper Knights. They lead it here 6-0. We're back in 30 seconds right here on Kick 106.7.
From puddings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Lauren Bell coming up with the steal, missing the shot, but drawing some contact. That foul going to go on Esther Van Horn, the 5'10 junior, 4'10 junior, picks up her first. Bell at the line. Bell shooting 83% from the line on the season, and the first one is up and no good for Lauren. Franny Glenn going to head back defensively. Houghton Tiefenthaler down here in the rebound area. Second free throw coming up for Bell. This one on the way up and good. So Lauren Bell, the first Knight to score beyond Tiefenthaler, will extend that lead to 7-0. Pressure again for the Knights. Trying to break it right now is going to be Peters. They'll get it ahead to Sanders, and now we're going to get a 10-second call. Going to go against Greene County in the backcourt, and the possessioner will go over to the Kuemper Knights. Tiefenthaler to inbound right in front of the scorer's table. Gets it over to Mayhall. Mayhall with it left side. Now to Tiefenthaler on the wing. Looking for Bell inside. Nothing there. Back to Mayhall left side, top of the key. Over to the right side, top of the key to Houghton over to the left side. Tiefenthaler, pump fake, penetrates in. Flips over into Bell's hand, and Bell lays it up and in. Tiefenthaler with the assist, her first of the ballgame. Lauren Bell with the bucket. And the Knights lead at 9-0. Pass going to be tipped out of bounds. And it's going to be a last touch by Greene County. It is going to be Kuemper basketball. 6:12 to go here in this first quarter of play. 9-0 right now. Kuemper with the lead. Lauren Bell looking to get it inbounds. Gets it over now to Mayhall. Out high on the left side to Bell. Pull-up jumper is blocked, and the rebound taken down by Shipley. Coming up with the block that time was Sanders. Ahead now to Sanders, and she'll travel with the basketball as she makes the catch. Catherine Mayhall was right there next to her and kind of made her, take that extra step. I don't think she realized until she landed with the basketball that Mayhall was right beside her. Another turnover on the Rams. Gives it over to the Knights. Mayhall will bring it up, cross half court. Rams set in a 2-3 zone. Bell with it down in the corner. Now off to Houghton. They find the cutter. Tiefenthaler down the lane. Shot blocked. Mayhall with the rebound. Her putback is up, no good. Franny Glenn comes down with the rebound. Ball knocked away from her. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be last touched by the Knights, and it will be Ram basketball. Pressure again by Kuemper. 1-2-1-1. Looking to trap out of this, and there is some pressure. That time Tiefenthaler and Mayhall actually ran into each other going after that steal, and then Tiefenthaler goes to the floor with 3 Rams. The jump ball possessioner will favor Greene County. Actually, it's going to favor Kuemper. So Bell will inbound. Gets it over to Tiefenthaler. Right corner. Ball tipped away that time. Nice defense by Shipley. It'll be out of bounds up into the Kuemper student section. Logan Siebenoller picking that one up. Knights will inbound right in front of the student section with Bell. They'll get it into Mayhall. Mayhall, right side top of the key, down to the wing to Tiefenthaler. Looks to drive, cut off, finds the cutter Bell in the lane. Turnaround jumper from 4 up off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped over to Bell. Shot blocked again that time by Shipley. And the Knights come back up with it. Mayhall penetrates in. She'll draw some contact and get herself to the free throw line. Kuemper doing a nice job on the glass right now, but give Greene County a lot of credit defensively down here. They've got about 4 block shots already here in this game. So out of that 2-3 zone, they're playing pretty well defensively. Mayhall at the line, 75% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw on the way, it is up, bounces around the rim and falls in. Knights are 2 of 3 at the free throw line, and Kuemper leads it here by a score of 10-0. Casey Peter will check in. Carson Overmall also checking in for the Kuemper Knights. Now check in for Houghton and for Bell. Second free throw up, no good. Tiefenthaler tips the rebound out of bounds. It'll belong to the Rams. 5:23 to go first quarter. Knights on top here by a score of 10-0. Van Horn with it off to Peters. Nearly stolen away by Overmall, but the Rams will push it in. Pass tip by Glenn into the hands of Van Horn. Jumper off the right side up, no good. A tip in the rebound that time was Shipley. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights. And it will be at Ram basketball. They'll inbound down on the baseline. 23 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. 5:11 left in the first quarter. Kaylee Simon set to check in for the Knights. They'll go ahead and bring her in. She'll check in for Tiefenthaler. Knights going to go 2-3 zone. Actually going to go man-to-man out of this inbound. Now lob it in. Paul tipped. It's going to go through the fingertips that time as Sanders and out of bounds off of Sanders. So it will be Kuemper basketball. Knights creating a lot of turnovers here early in the game. We'll see if they take advantage of this one. Mayhall over to Simon's left side. Inside to Peters. Peters catches. Turn. Shot blocked. Peters gets her own rebound. Back out now into the hands of Simons. Over to Mayhall. Penetrates in right side. Now backs it back out onto the wing. And we're going to get a 3-second call. Going to go on Overmall. And the turnover will give it back over to the Rams. Peyton Koking checking into the ball game. She'll check into the game for Cameron Sanders. Koking, a 5'7 junior, on the floor for the first time here tonight for the Rams. Peters in the backcourt against double pressure from Peters and Mayhall. Passed his tip, stolen away that time. Nice hustle by Overmall, but had the foot on the sideline as she tried to save that one. Did a good job of cutting into the passing lane. And the ball will stay with the Rams. Peters with it, gets it up across half court. Knights stay half court man-to-man. Looks to come off the right side, comes off a screen by Van Horn, picks up the dribble on the wing, bounces it now out to Van Horn. Back over to the right side to Peters, looking inside. They'll work it inside to Hinters. Turnaround jumper from Ashlyn Hinters is up and good. And the Rams on the board now, down at 10-2. Good offensive set that time for the Rams. Simons penetrates in. Bounce pass inside to Overmall. Shot off the rim. Count the basket. She'll draw some contact and get herself to the free throw line. Beautiful pass that time from Kaylee Simons. She'll pick up the assist, her first of the ball game. That is the 4th assist here so far tonight. On 5 baskets for Kuemper. Overmall at the line. Carson looking for that first make here, and that one is up and good. She is a 1 of 1 at the line. Knights now 3 of 5. And the Kuemper lead is at 13-2. And now Hardaway onto the floor for the Rams. We've got a stoppage ahead of time. Carson Overmall with some bloody nose, so she's going to have to check out of the game. Lauren Bell will check in for her. So Overmall knocks down that free throw and then gets the bloody nose. Carson Thompson going to, I think, get the kit to help her out. Peters to inbound right in front of the scorer's table. 4:08 left here in the first quarter, and we're going to get a kick on the inbound. So the Rams will re-inbound her right in front of the scorer's table. And all Kuemper early in this one. Created some turnovers. Elsa Tiefenthaler with the first 4. Van Horn that time goes out of bounds and then is the first player to come back in and touch it. So the ball will end up going back over to the Knights. Kaylee Simons will inbound it to Mayhall. Rams stay 2-3 zone. Mayhall over to Simons on the right wing. Now to Peter. That ball through the fingertips on the right elbow. It's loose, but Mayhall tracks it down. Left side top of the key. Dribbles it down on the left wing. Defended out there by Peters. Now penetrates in. Finds Bell in the left corner. Pell going to drive into the lane. Pull up jumper up and good off of the glass. Lauren Bell's got 5, and the Knights lead it here by a score of 15-2. Pressure again by Kuemper. Van Horn with it, looking to drive through the pressure, and we're going to get a reach-in foul. Going to go on Kaylee Simons. The 5'2 freshman picks up her first. First team foul against the Knights here in the ballgame. They'll keep that full court pressure on. Inbounds pass comes to Van Horn. Van Horn dribbles over the left, now gets it off to Peters. Peters double team. They're getting close to a 10-second here. Now the ball tipped and stolen away by Mayhall, and then she's going to be called for the travel. Thought maybe they'd call for the trip that time as she got tripped after coming up with the steal. She's got a smile on her face here. But the turnover going to give it back over to the Rams. Rams get it into the front court that time to Koking. Koking out near the scorer's table, double team to passes stolen away by Simons. Kaylee on the steal, ahead to Mayhall. She'll track it down on the right side of the basket, brings it out of the wing, now penetrates in. Dump pass into the lane to Glenn. Glenn's shot goes in, but a whistle and a foul. Going to go on the Rams before the shot. That's going to be on the pass. And that foul is going to go on Hardaway. That'll be number 1 on the 5'7 junior. 3:17 left first quarter. Motor Inn player of the game coming up following the ball game. Mayhall with the assist. Lauren Bell with the bucket. She's got 7. Knights lead it here at 17-2. Pressure again by the Knights. Peters with it. Tries to throw it ahead to Van Horn. Simons comes up with the steal of the pass over to Mayhall. Down underneath the Bell, and the layup's up and good. Lauren Bell now with a 9. She's been on a streak here. She has scored the last at 6 for Kuemper, and they lead it here 19-2. Peters now breaks the pressure. Mayhall comes up behind her, knocks it away. It's going to go out of bounds off of Mayhall, and it'll stay with the Rams. 2:45 left here first quarter. Derrickson, Overmall, Houghton, and Tiefenthaler check onto the floor for the Knights. Kaylee Simons, the only Kuemper player to stay on the floor. Hardaway lob pass inside. Nice defense that time by Kaylee Derrickson to knock that one away. Nice athlete coming off in an outstanding softball season this last summer. She's going to be a terrific player for the Knights. Just a junior. They'll have her back again next year. Rams looking to get it inbounds. They get it to Hinters. Kick pass now over to Hardaway. Kick pass out to Van Horn. 17-footer left side up, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Fighting for it was Koking and Derrickson. It'll go out of bounds off of Derrickson, and it'll stay with the Rams. Good crowd on hand here this afternoon for a Saturday afternoon. Koking gets the inbounds pass off now to Hardaway. Back over to the left side to Peters. Peters bringing it up from up top, defended out there by Overmole. Over to the right side, top of the key to Van Horn. Van Horn rolls it down to the wing, pass inside, knocked away by Derrickson. Coming out of there with it is Tiefenthaler. Ahead now to Overmole. She'll drive in, left-handed layup, no good. And that could have been a travel. Houghton and Tiefenthaler were fighting each other for the rebound. And they ended up losing it into the hands of the Rams. Hardaway now out to Van Horn, drives in. Runner off the left side up, no good. And a whistle and a foul going to go against the Knights. That one's going to be on Kaylee Simon. So that is going to be 2 on the 5'2 freshman. That is going to get Charlotte Hackford, a 5'9 freshman, into the ballgame. She'll check in now for Simons. Knights have some real good young talent. Future looking good for Coach Clank in this young group of girls. Tiefenthaler nearly comes up with a steal on the inbounds. Her and Hardaway fight for it. Possession arrow will favor the Rams. 2:05 left here in this first quarter of play. 19-2 Kuemper. Inbounds pass, trying to save it is Hardaway, unable to do so. Rams fundamentally still working on things right now, not cutting real hard. And if you don't cut hard, if you cut kind of slow, it's easier for the defense, and it's harder for your teammate to be able to find you. So got to get a little more crisp on those cuts. Hackford with it now over to Tiefenthaler, drives in, gets to the rim. Tough runner in traffic up, no good. Battle for the rebound, going to be saved by Houghton Hackford. Baseline jumper up, no good. Rebound to Derrickson, put back, no good. Rebound taken down that time up by Hinters. Hinters will get it ahead now, and we're going to get a travel call, and that is going to go against Koking. Turnover over, going to give it back as checking out of the ball game is going to be Peters. Checking back in is Shipley for Greene County. Tiefenthaler gets it up, works it over now to Hackford. Hatford on the right side. Inside the lane to Overmole, pull up jumper up, no good, and everybody crashing the boards hard. Ball going to be knocked out of bounds by Overmole, and it will be Ram basketball. So Kuemper not shooting real well here early. They've done a nice job, though, of attacking the rim. I don't think they've taken a three-point shot yet. Everything's been trying to get into the lane and to the rim. Shipley with it, left side, lob pass underneath for Hinters. Nice catch in traffic, lost it, picks it back up, kicks it out now. Jumper from Hardaway from the right elbow up, no good. Derrickson will come down with a rebound, her second. Off now to Tiefenthaler, she'll pushes it up, dump pass over to Overmole. Overmole on the right side, kicks it back out on the wing to Hackford. Hackford down on the baseline, bounce pass inside, but a travel first. She had Overmole in the lane and tried a nice left-handed bounce pass, but couldn't get that pivot foot to stop. Getting that jump stop, got to come to that jump stop. You come to that running stop, and your movement is going, your motion's going forward. It's hard to get yourself completely stopped. You see so many players today drag that pivot foot. Pass inside, stolen away. They were looking for Hinters. Houghton with the weak side help comes up with the steal. Now we get a jump ball in the backcourt, and the Knights will get it with the possession error. And now we're going to get Peters, Glenn, Bell, and Mayhall in for the Knights. And who's going to stay out there for Kuemper? Looks like it's going to be Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler off to Mayhall. Shot clock at 33, game clock at 40. So Rams might get a possession here. Peters gets it over now to Bell. Bell drives in. Scoop shot up, no good. A rebound batted around. And coming out of there with it, we're going to get a foul, I think, going to go inside on the Rams. And that is going to go on Emma Shipley. That's going to be her first and the third here on the Rams. Hinters will check out as Sanders checks back in. Peters will check in. And checking out now is going to be Shipley for the Rams. 31.1 remaining. Still 23 on the shot clock for the Knights. They'll get it into Peters. Now down to the left side to Tiefenthaler. Tiefenthaler drives in. Runner off the glass up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Hardaway for the Rams. Off now to Van Horn. Van Horn up the left side. Running alongside her is Tiefenthaler. Gets it back to Hardaway. Hardaway passes to the free throw line to Sanders. Sanders works over to the right side. Going to be bumped and fouled. I think that one's going to go on Bell. Glenn also in the area, but I think it's going to go. It is going to go on Glenn. That'll be number 1 on Franny Glenn. Team foul number 3 on the Knights. Peters to inbound down on the baseline. Gets it in now to Sanders. Off to Van Horn. Van Horn brings it up top. Pass tipped by Tiefenthaler. Tracked down by Van Horn on the right side. 4 seconds. Glenn steps into the passing lane. Mayhall from half court. It's up at the buzzer, no good. And Kuemper will take a 19-2 lead into the second quarter. That second quarter 1 minute away right here on Kick 106.7.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat.
Not again! Has the roof on your home or business been damaged by the recent hailstorm? Does your roof need looked at? Let our hail damage experts at Brinks Exteriors work for you to get you a new roof. Call 712 Roof Pro. We know the last thing you want to do is worry about your biggest investment. Hail happens, but we can fix it. Call Brinks Exteriors now for a free roof inspection. 712 Roof Pro.
How about this?
It's gonna work.
I think so too.
American Family Insurance wants to help you bring your dream home to life. New homeowners can save an average of 22%.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with expertise, exceptional service, and quality insurance for all your needs. Coming together is the beginning, staying together makes progress, and working together creates success. For commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance, give us a call today at 792-4525. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
Outlaw Graphics in Carroll is ready to assist your business, team, or organization. They can provide you with vehicle graphics, commercial signs, indoor-outdoor signs, apparel, promo items, and so much more. If you want your logo on it, they can do it. Personalize any event with t-shirts, koozies, or hats. If you are busy, Outlaw Graphics Promo to Go team will come to you with their unique designs to complete the job. For more information, check out Outlaw Signs, Graphics, and Apparel on Facebook.
Longer break than what we were anticipating there. 23-2 now. Elsa Tiefenthaler with the steal and the basket. She'll head to the free throw line here. That foul a moment ago on Peters, her first. Tiefenthaler's free throw is up in good. The freshman now with 9 here on the night. And the night to lead it 24-2. Franny Glenn with a bucket off an assist from Casey Peter while we were gone as well. Now the ball knocked out of bounds by the Knights. Rams will have it. 7:09 left here. First half, Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up. Bounce pass comes inside. Turnaround jumper from Hinters up no good. Mayhall with her third rebound of the ball game. Ahead now to Peters, and she'll double dribble with the basketball. Caught it, put it down with 2 hands. Good call that time by the official. Just didn't catch it smoothly, so when she took her dribble, it was actually with the 2 hands. So the turnover will give it back over to the Rams. Inbounds pass, they'll get it off to Van Horden. Now to Peters, runs it up the right side. Gets around at Casey Peter. Now picks it up on the right wing, right in front of the Kuemper bench, down to the baseline. Long jumper on the way from the wing is up and good. Knocking that one down, the 5'5" freshman Casey Pittman. So Pittman with the basket, her first of the ball game. And that's going to make it now 24-4. Left side jumper from Tiefenthaler up no good. Bell tries to save the rebound, but does into the hands of Sanders. Sanders with it now off to Peters. Peters picks up the dribble. Kick pass over to Van Horn. Van Horn with it. Gets up across half court over to Sanders on the left wing. Back out to Van Horn. Going to fire up a 3. Up, in and out. No good. Rebound to Sanders. Put back no good. And a whistle and a foul going to go on Franny Glenn, and that is going to be number 2 on her. And the 4th team foul against the Knights here in the half. Sanders at the line. Has not attempted a free throw yet this season. First one on the way is up and no good. First free throw attempt for the Rams here tonight. Second one upcoming. It's on the way. It is up. It is no good. And the rebound taken down by Mayhall, her 4th of the game. Mayhall brings up 24-4 Kuemper early here in the second quarter. Don't forget you can watch and listen to this. We've got Tammy Bruner running our video package. Mayhall's jumper up no good. Derrickson comes down with the rebound. Battle for the rebound inside between Peters and Houghton. Going to be a jump ball. Possession will favor the Rams. Again, if you want to watch and listen to the girls' game, and then when the girls' game ends, we'll shut that one off and start a new one up for the boys' game, so you have to go back out. Tiefenthaler comes up with her fourth steal, off to Bell. Lob pass underneath, tipped away that time and out of bounds off of Sanders. It'll stay with the Knights. Go to YouTube, search Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network, or go to the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network website at sports.1380kcim.com. Scroll down towards the bottom, should be able to find it. Shot up, no good. Pittman comes up with a rebound for the Rams. Now lost it, trying to pick it back up. Does pick it back up, and then Houghton just rips it right away from her. Her second steal off to Mayhall, and the layup is up and good. So Catherine Mayhall with her first bucket here tonight. Knights lead it by a score of 26-4. Bell now with the steal off to Tiefenthaler. Runner in the lane, block. Rebound tipped into the hands of Derrickson. Her put back up no good. And the rebound taken down that time up by Henners. Peters will bring it up. Mayhall applying some pressure. Takes it over on the right side of the floor. Kicks it over now to Sanders out high on the left side. She'll work it down inside. Gets it over to Peters on the wing. Thought about the three. Doesn't take it to Van Horn up top. Back over to Peters. Tipped out of bounds that time by Mayhall. And it will be Ram basketball. The inbounds pass comes over on the left side to Sanders. Sanders drives in. Bounce pass back out to Peters. Left side top of the key. Fires up a three. Off the rim, no good. Mayhall with her fifth rebound of the game. Mayhall pushes it down, gets around Peters, and the layup is up and good. Peters anticipated the pass. Mayhall didn't make it, and then just crossover dribbled around her and got in for the layup. It's 28-4. Pass ahead, nearly stolen by Tiefenthaler. Sanders able to track it down over to Henners. Now to Pittman, right wing jumper up, no good. Weak side a rebound taken down by Lauren Bell, her third of the ball game. Ahead now to Tiefenthaler. Layup on the other end, no good. Offensive rebound for Ellie Sybil up, no good. She'll draw some contact and get herself to the free throw line. Sybil has not attempted a free throw yet this season. So Sybil at the line. Free throw on the way. It is up and no good. Saw Ellie come in earlier. Got a chance to say hi to her. She'll knock down that free throw. First points for her tonight. Makes it now 29-4 in favor of Kuemper. Mayhall with the steal on the inbounds pass. Lays it up and in at the rim. So Mayhall starting to exert herself here on both sides of the floor. 31-4 now in favor of Kuemper. Peters with it. Looking to work it across half court. Still dribbling. Now throws it ahead. And Tiefenthaler outrun Henners to the ball. Tiefenthaler with her fifth steal ahead now. Houghton's layup is up no good. Mayhall with the offensive rebound and putback. And the lead is at 33-4. Van Horn runs it up the left side across half court. Nice job breaking the pressure underneath the Henners. Shot up was no good, and the rebound taken down that time by Tiefenthaler, her second. Ahead now to Bell. Bell with the layup on the other end. Tiefenthaler with the assist. So Lauren Bell back on the scoreboard. 35-4 now in favor of Kuemper. Another steal for Bell underneath the Mayhall. The layup is up and good. So Bell with the assist and the steal. Mayhall with the bucket. And the Knights lead it here by a score of 37-4. Another steal for Tiefenthaler. Her sixth. Layup is up no good. Peters comes down with the rebound. And now looks to bring it out. Now kick it ahead, and Tiefenthaler tips the ball into the hands that time of Bell. The Mayhall layup on the other end, no good. She'll draw some contact and get herself to the free throw line. Mayhall going to head to the line. Second trip there tonight. 75% free throw shooter on the season. One of two this afternoon. Free throw on the way. It is up. It is no good. Knights will bring it over them all. Peters and Simons in. Tiefenthaler, Houghton. And who else is checking out? It's going to be Bell. Rams making some substitutions as well. They've got Hinters, Hardaway, Koking, Peters, and Shipley on the floor right now. Free throw from Mayhall is up and good. She goes a 1 of 2 on that trip. 38-4 in favor of the Knights. Peters will bring it up. Knights now dropping out of that full court pressure. Peters up across half court. Knights stay in a half court man-to-man. Ball behind Hardaway. It's going to tip off her fingertips into the backcourt. That'll be an over and back. And Kuemper will have possession of it. Coach Klink up, calling out Diamond for the offensive set. Mayhall with it out high, works it down on the left side now to Simons. Pump fake, back off to Mayhall. She'll attack, gets into the lane, runner in the lane up in good. Mayhall comes down, maybe twisted an ankle. She'll run it off. She's a pretty tough kid. And the lead is at 40-4. Peters will bring it up, fires up a 3 up top. It's short. Hardaway goes down onto the floor to get the rebound, battling that time with Casey Peters. Mayhall going to check out of the game and limping pretty bad. So they'll get a look at her over on the bench, and that's an injury you can't afford to have with your team up 38-4 in the first half. Knights bring in some more substitutions. Caitlin Yetmar on the floor for the first time, over to Overmall. Overmall drives in, ball knocked away. Peters now battling on the floor with it with Grace Hardaway. Jump ball possession here will favor the Rams. Kuemper with a big game coming up on Monday night with Spirit Lake, then down to St. Albert on Tuesday. Inbounds to Peters, just over 2 left here in the first half. Peters over to the right wing, throws it again behind Hardaway into the backcourt. That's going to be another over and back as it'll actually roll out of bounds before anybody can get to it. Nick Lucas sitting down there by Logan Siebenaller. Can't see who's in the blue. The basketball stanchion in my way. Yetmar going to inbound it, gets it into Simons, back off up top to Yetmar. Yetmar out top with the ball, brings it over on the right side, crossover dribble over to the left side. Overmall, she'll drive in, and we're going to get a 3-second call. Going to go against Sybil in the lane before the Overmall shot, and the turnover will give it back over to the Rams. Peters going to bring it up, gets it up across half court, works it over on the right side. Pass, jump in the passing lane. Overmall comes up with the steal. It's 1-on-1 with Shipley. Layup no good. Casey Peters comes out with the rebound out to Simons. Jumper up no good. And the rebound taken down that time by Koking. Overmall did a nice job jumping that passing lane. Just couldn't get the ball to fall. And now the Rams will have it with 1:10 left here in the first half. Simons looking to jump the passing lane and to pick up her 3rd foul. So Kaylee coming off an outstanding freshman season, making first team all KCIM Rewind as a libero with our all area volleyball team this past season, and has really played well, but has come out so aggressive defensively here tonight that she's picked up 3 quick fouls. She hasn't seen a lot of minutes because she's been in foul trouble. Hardaway up top, defended by Hackford. Over to the right side now to Peters. Over the right wing, stolen again by Overmall, but she steps on the sideline trying to save it. Great hustle again by Carson Overmall. Carson always plays with a lot of energy, especially on the defensive side. Mayhall trying to walk off that ankle sprain back behind the bench. Peters up top with it. Kerrigan Earlbeck getting set to check into the ballgame. Bounce pass over to the left side, stolen away by Peter. Casey out on the break. Takes it down on the right side, kicks it now to the cutter. Overmall layup in the lane is up in good. So Casey Peter with the assist and steal. Overmall with a bucket. And the Knights lead it here by a score of 42-4. Peters over the left side, brings it back up top. 30 seconds left here in the half. Shot is up no good, and a whistle and a foul going to go on Kuemper. That one's going to go on Ellie Sybil, so that is going to be number 1 on Sybil. Team foul number 6 on the Knights. Peters at the free throw line, has not attempted one yet this season, but knocks down that first one. Greene County has not shot many free throws this season. 42-5 right now our score, 28.6 remaining. Second free throw on the way. This one is up and good. So Peters knocks down both free throws to make it 42-6. Earlbeck will bring it up over now to Hackford inside to Sybil. Turnaround jumper up no good. And a whistle and a foul. Megan Scott on the floor right now for the Knights as well. Ashlyn Hinters picks up her second foul here in the ballgame. That is the 9th team foul. 2 shots coming up here for Sybil. 1 of 2 a moment ago, and make it now 1 of 3. That one hit the front of the rim, went back, hit the back of the rim and the backboard, then came back, hit off, then slid kind of right off the front of the rim and fell off. Second free throw coming up here for Sybil. It's on the way, it is up, it is no good, and the rebound taken down that time by Sanders. Rams will bring it up over to Peters on the left wing. She'll fire up a 3. It's up, no good. A rebound taken down by Hackford for the Knights. Hackford travels with the basketball. Gives it back over to the Rams with 8.1 to go. Sometimes when these games get like this, sometimes everybody gets going so fast because there's so many turnovers and changes of possession that it's hard to get yourself to slow down sometimes. Peters with it over on the right side, defended by Earlbeck. Pass inside, knocked away by Sybil, and that will do it for the first half. It has been all Kuemper. They lead it here at 42-6. The Knights hold them to 2 points in the first quarter, 4 points in the second quarter. They put 23 points on the board in the second quarter alone. We'll step away, take a break. We are back with our Roselle Mutual halftime report. That's coming up in 2 minutes right here on Kick 106.7.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Visiting DePaco Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, oh, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. DePaco helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without DePaco Credit Union.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
DMAC's 11,000 square foot expansion is done. It features a state-of-the-art welding lab and classroom. Students can learn on their schedule a variety of welding techniques and methods now available on the DMAC Carroll campus. The expansion also includes a brand new commons area that features study spaces and will host many events, including guest speakers. With this new space, students can easily access one-on-one support from advisors and counselors. To make your educational goals a reality, come see our expansion today or call us at 792-1755.
Motor Inn of Carroll is your hometown team for all of your sales, service, parts, and collision needs all season long. From the helpful sales staff to the area's best service department, Motor Inn of Carroll has the expertise that you need to stay on the road and keep that auto investment looking good. From work to play, they have it all. Good luck to all the area teams from Motor Inn of Carroll.
State championship team along with that state championship trophy out on the floor right now, and you can see the girls, if you've watched it on the highlights here and on the YouTube channel, the girls taking something out to all of the members of that championship team that are here. And I think Coach Tim Fitt's going to try to get everybody, or at least a few people, to talk here just a little bit. So what a cool thing to be able to do, to honor that 1998 state basketball championship team. I will be honest with you, I look down on the floor, I recognize a few faces, but I don't really know. Mark Korhorst is down on the far right. I know Mark, but I don't recognize a lot of the faces down on the floor. So did not get a list of the names of who's going to be here. Tim Fitz down talking right now with the Kuemper girls down here on the end of the floor as well. But again, honoring that 1998 state championship team, and I think we're going to hear from, we heard from, I think, the former coach, maybe, talking And now the girls again going to come out. They're going to probably get some pictures taken here as well with this group of this year's team and the team from 1998. We'll step away, take a break. We'll be back with more of our Roselle Mutual halftime report. We'll take a look at our numbers. That's coming up in 2 minutes right here on Kick 106.7.
Is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
For almost 150 years, Roselle Mutual has been insuring homes, farms, and so much more in Carroll and the surrounding communities. We offer outstanding coverage whether you need it for your shiny new car, your next ATV ride in the trails, or boating day on the water, or you're looking to put better protection on your family home and farm. Roselle Mutual and Greene Mutual are here to provide you with expertise, exceptional service, and quality insurance for all of your needs. For commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance, give us a call today at 792-4525. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
Events I've been covering over the last 2 years. The feature vehicle of the day is a 2015 Ford Escape. It's all-wheel drive. Gets about 29 miles per gallon out on the highway. It's white in color. It's got about 83,000 miles on it. You can call New Way Auto Group at 800-861-7268 for more details, or check out the Carroll Broadcasting website for a picture with a link that's got more details on it as well. Sports on the Go with me, Jeff Blankman, powered by New Way Auto Group in Coon Rapids, home of warranty forever, and your home for free oil changes for life. Taking a look at our unofficial numbers here in this first half of play. For Greene County right now, Ashlyn Hinders with 2 points, Alexa Peters with 2 points, and Casey Pittman also with 2 points. They were 2 of 4 from the free throw line here tonight. For the Kuemper Knights, Catherine Mayhall with 14 points, Carson Overmole with 5 points. Lauren Bell's got 11 points, Franny Glenn with 2 points, Elsa Tiefenthaler with 9 points, and Ellie Sybil with 1 point here in the first half. For the Knights at the free throw line, they go 5 of 11 from the free throw line. Some other unofficial numbers for Kuemper here. Catherine Mayhall, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Carson Overmole's got 2 steals. Aubrey Houghton has got a rebound, an assist, and 2 steals. Lauren Bell with 3 rebounds, an assist, and 3 steals. Franny Glenn with a rebound and a steal. Kaylee Simons with an assist and 2 steals. Charlotte Hackford with a rebound. Elson Tiefenthaler with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 7 steals. Casey Peter with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. And Kaylee Derrickson with 4 rebounds in the first half for the Kuemper Knights. It's all Kuemper here in the first half. They lead at 42-6. We're back in 1 minute right here on the Kick 106.7.
Hi, this is Dr.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself after you pull it. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together because, like all teams, together, everyone achieves more. We all enjoy a snack and a drink when cheering for our favorite team. When finished, be a team player. Put your bottles and cans in the recycle bin and your empty food packaging in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how to be part of the recycle team. Because together, we're stronger. We're Carroll County Solid Waste, wishing our area athletes a safe and successful sports season.
The Knights will have the basketball as we start the second half of play. Kaylee Simons taking over that point guard role, gets it over to Hackford out on the right side. Rams will stay in a 2-3 zone. Up top to Overmole. She'll dribble in on the left side. Bounce pass underneath to Overmole. Overmole now finds Sybil. Shot is up, blocked. Battle for the rebound. Going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow will favor the Rams. Pretty good possession that time. Knights got a good look. Good job rotating over defensively by the Rams. They've blocked quite a few shots here today as the Knights continue to stay aggressive trying to get that ball to the rim. They'll work it over to Van Horn out high on the right side. She's on that right side of that 10-foot line on the volleyball floor. Bounces it down to Peters on the right side. Knights staying a man-to-man. Up top now to Hinders over to the left side. Sanders driving in. Her layup is up, no good. Rebound putback is up, no good. Battling for the rebound. It'll be taken down by Overmole for the Knights. Off now to Simons. Simons, a kick pass down to the right corner. We're going to get a timeout taken by the Kuemper Knights. And Carson Overmole going to check out. Kerrigan Erlbeck going to check in for the Knights. So that timeout was just to get a sub into the ball game. Carson Overmole, one of the starters, again got some bloody nose and checking back out. So Kerrigan Erlbeck will check back in. Erlbeck, an outstanding track athlete. Casey Peters gets it into Simon. Simon's back off to Peters. Peters over to Hackford out high on the left side, top of the key. Now over to Erlbeck. Erlbeck will drive in, looking to get it inside, gets it on the left elbow and ends up dragging that pivot foot. Turnover, going to give it back over now to the Rams. Continuous clock here in the second half with that lead above 35. Alexa Peters will bring it up, gets it up across half court. We've got the boys game coming up following this one. And again, if you're watching our video feed, which is powered by New Way Auto Group, Tammy Bruner running it, you'll have to sign out of the girls one and go into the boys game after we get that one started. Kaylee Simons comes up with a defensive rebound for the Knights, her first of the game. Off now to Erlbeck. Erlbeck will run it up over to Hackford on the left side. Has it knocked away. Hackford comes back up with it, looking for some help now. Tries to bounce it into Peters. It's knocked back to her. Now the ball knocked away. It's a loose, and coming out of it with it is Hinders for the Rams, off to Peters. Peters will get it up across half court. Works it over on the right side, top of the key. Over on the right wing now to Shipley. Shipley drives down to the baseline and going to be bumped in, fouled by Erlbeck. So the 5'4" junior picking up her first. That'll be the first on the Knights here in the second half. Rams will inbound down on the baseline. They get it into Sanders on the right elbow. Out to Shipley, a right wing jumper on the way up, no good. Casey Peters skies for the rebound, her third of the game. Off now to Erlbeck. Erlbeck will bring it up, penetrates in left side, runner off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped out into the hands of Peters, now into the hands of Erlbeck. Erlbeck over to Simons, left side now to Hackford, tipped away. Hackford gathers it in. and works it back off now to Earlbeck. Over to the right side to Simons, and that's going to be out of bounds off of the tip by Shipley. It'll stay with Kuemper. Knights bringing in Megan Scott, also Caitlin Yetmar, Kaylee Derrickson, Aubrey Houghton. Seeing who else is coming out onto the floor. Olivia Schinkelberg also going to check out onto the floor. So 5 new players for the Knights coming in. Houghton gets it over to Scott on the right wing. Scott penetrates it down. Picks up the dribble, finds the cutter. Houghton, the layup is up, no good. Offensive rebound to Schinkelberg. She'll be bumped in, fouled. But Schinkelberg picks up her first rebound of the night. That foul on the floor, so no free throws. The Knights will inbound down on the baseline. They'll box it up around the lane. Yetmar to inbound it. Looking to get it in. Got it to Derrickson. Pump fake from the free throw line. Takes one dribble to the right side. Jumper up, no good. Rebound tipped around. Pulled down that time again by Schinkelberg. And the pass stolen away that time by Pittman. Pittman over to Peters. She'll get it up across half court. Works it down on the right wing. Up top now to Shipley. Fires up the three. It is up no good. A rebound again to Schinkelberg. Her third here in this second half. Now off to Yetmar. Yetmar across half court over to Scott on the right side. Scott will back it out. Ball knocked away. And now Shipley dives in and ties her up. Possession are going to favor Kuemper. As Hardaway will check back out into the ballgame for Shipley now for Greene County. Clock continuing to run. 3:23 left in the third quarter. 42-6 our score. Knights with the lead. That was our halftime score, so nobody scored here in the second half. Shot off of the right wing from Scott up no good. Ball going to bound out of bounds as Yetmar tries to track it down but unable to do so. And the ball going to go back over to the Rams. Peters will bring it up. Gets it up across half court. Works it over on the right side, onto the wing, up top to Van Horn. Van Horn going to fire up a three. It's in and out, no good. A rebound battled for. Coming out of there with it is Derrickson, her fifth of the ball game. Derrickson now off to Hackford, or to Yetmar. Yetmar double dribbles. Wanted to make the pass down to Houghton and then saw that Sanders was going to jump the passing lane and kind of tried to stop and tried to kind of hold the ball and just lost the ball and then ended up dribbling it again. So that's the double dribble. Peters with it. She'll double dribble with the basketball. Again, wanted to pick it up and trying to get it to Van Horn, but Van Horn wasn't ready for the ball, and then the defense was there, so she put another dribble down, so the extra dribble, the double dribble. Yetmar will get it into Houghton. Houghton will bring it up across half court. Schinkelberg on the right elbow. Now out to Yetmar. Penetrates in on the right side. A runner up and good for Caitlin Yetmar. 5'4" freshman with her first points. That'll make it 44-6. First points here in this third quarter for either team. Van Horn up top. And now Sanders will travel with the basketball. Going to give it back over to the Knights. Coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Triple header of basketball coming up for you on Tuesday. Nice cut down the right side by Houghton. Offensive rebound to Schinkelberg. Her putback is up and good, and the 5'9" freshman is doing a nice job out on the floor. She's got 4 rebounds already, her first points. That's her first points of the season, her first free throw of the season coming up. Sanders will check out. Koking will check in now for Greene County. Again, I'll get Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday's schedule for next week posted to the website later on tonight. You can always find our sports schedule by going to sports.1380kcim.com. On the features drop-down menu, click on the very top one. It literally says sports schedules. And if you go there, and then usually what I do is on Sunday, I update Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday for that week. So then you can take a look and see what the schedule is. It's got our broadcast games, the station, who's broadcasting, start times. It's got all of the sports for all of the area schools and stuff, that everything that I know that's on the schedule. Schinkelberg hits that free throw, and the Knights' lead here is 47-6. Peters with it. Over to Hardaway. Hardaway penetrates in, passes it down to the baseline. Van Horn's jumper up, no good. Offensive rebound taken down that time by Koking. Back out to Peters, who can't grab it, and Megan Scott comes out of there with the steal. And the ball going to be lost out of bounds that time by Scott. And it'll stay with the Rams. Peters looking inbound, gets it into Van Horn over on the left wing. Van Horn penetrates in, has the ball stolen away. Nope, we're going to get a jump ball call. Possession there will favor Greene County. Reaching in and stealing at that time was Yetmar, but they're going to say the tie-up occurred before the steal. So good defense that time by Caitlin. Koking over to Van Horn. Up top now to Hardaway. Hardaway over to the right side. Now backs it out. Hackford almost jumped the passing lane. Just came up short of it. It got over to Peters. Shot clock down to 15. Game clock at 25. Van Horn with it. Up top now to Peters. Peters with it. Dribbles over towards the right side. Brings it in. Down to the right wing now to Van Horn. Down to 4 seconds. Tries to get a shot up. Does. Gets it off the backboard. And Derrickson will come up with a rebound. But we're going to get a shot clock violation. And that should do it. Knights will inbound it with the clock running. We're going to get all the way down to 2 seconds here. And there is going to be a pass and the buzzer. And we are through 3 quarters of play. Kuemper Knights lead it here at 47-6. Outscoring 5-0 in that third quarter. We'll step away. We're back in 1 minute right here on Kick 106.7.
At the Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from the Present Company in Audubon.
Kuemper with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter of play. Hackford will inbounds to Yetmar. They've got Schinkelberg, Derrickson, and Scott out on the floor. We'll run you through the Greene County lineup here in just a second. Hackford over to Derrickson on the left elbow. Back to Yetmar. Yetmar penetrates in. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound tipped around and coming out of there with it. Again is going to be Schinkelberg, her 5th. Off to Derrickson down the right side. Runner up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Koking. Off to Peters. Hinners. Also Pittman. And Jennifer Robbins, a 5'3 freshman on the floor for the first time tonight for the Rams. Is that lineup for the Rams as we start the fourth quarter. 47-6, Knights with the lead. Robbins with it over on the left side. Picks up the ball as it kind of tipped off her hands. Megan Scott with the defense. Now out to Peters. Peters over to the left side. Looking for some help. Tries to come and does get it over to Robbins. Robbins with it. Robin looking for some help. Now dribbles with the basketball. Splits through a couple of defenders. Gets to the free throw line. Kick pass over to Hinders, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Second one here tonight. Grace Tigas into the ball game along with Kerrigan Earlbeck and Ellie Sybil. Schinkelberg will check out. So Earlbeck, Hackford, Tigas, Sybil. We've got one too many players out on the floor. Now we've got it. It'll be Derrickson, Yetmar, Tigas, Earlbeck, and also Sybil on the floor for the Knights. Over to Earlbeck on the left wing. Earlbeck with it. They're going to call her for the travel. Just kind of drug the pivot foot. Kerrigan, an outstanding athlete. Really good kid, too. Just settle down. I think getting that varsity play here today, wanting to go out and do something and just putting a little too much pressure on herself. Peters will bring it up. Gets it up across half court over to the left side now. Pittman with it. She hit a jumper for the Rams earlier here in the ballgame. Peters penetrates in the left baseline. Kick pass now out to Robbins. 17-footer on the way up, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's loose on the floor. Coming out of there with it is going to be Koking for Greene County. Now out to Robbins on the left side. And Robbins changes pivot feet and travels with the basketball. So the turnover going to give it back over now to the Kuemper Knights. Official having a conversation there with the Kuemper student section. Earlbeck will bring it up across half court. Works it down to Tigas on the right side. Tigas goes off now to Derrickson. Derrickson inside. Sybil's shot is up and good. So Allie Sybil with the musket. Derrickson picks up the assist, her first of the night. And the Knights lead it here 49-6. Pittman down to the left side to Peters. Peters bounce pass inside now. They'll work it to the free throw line to Hinters. Over to the right side to Pittman. Up top to Robbins. Robbins looking to drive, lost it. Earlbeck going to tie her up. Possession will favor Greene County. Continuous clock again here in this second half. 49-6, Knights with the lead. Clock runs here with 4:50 left here in the ballgame. Knights will win their second straight. They'll move to 4-3 overall. Greene County going to fall to 0-7 here today. Pittman inbound down on the baseline. Rams are going to box it up around the lane. They get it into Robbins, stolen away by Yetmar. Yetmar comes up with the steal. Kicks it ahead now to Derrickson. The layup is up, no good on the other end. Derrickson gets the rebound, tip back to her, and then lays it up and in. So Kaylee with her first points here tonight. And the Knights lead it 51-6. Sybil tipping that rebound into the hands of Derrickson. Addison Gallagher, 5'5" junior, on the floor for the first time here tonight, along with Danielle Madsen for Greene County. The Rams will turn it over. The Knights will get it up 51-6. Yetmar trying to get her shirt tucked in. So Earlbeck will bring it up, gets it up across half court. Earlbeck works it over near the Kuemper bench. Dribbles down on the right side. Now spins back in. Kick pass over to Yetmar. Elbow three on the way up. Good. Kerrigan Earlbeck with the assist. Yetmar with the three. 54-6. Only three of the ball game so far tonight for the Knights. I don't think they've taken another one. That might be the only three they've taken tonight. Madsen with it now over to Pittman. Pittman over to the right side. They work the ball into the hands of Gallagher. Gallagher looking to throw it inside. Derrickson will come up with the steal. Drew, of course, has been a part of our scoreboard show on Friday nights during the football season for about 3 years, stepping away after this season. So we're looking for a replacement that likes somebody. If somebody likes to interview football coaches about their football games on Friday night, doesn't mind working about 8:30 or so to midnight on Friday nights, back in the studio a few times this season, get a hold of me. Jeff at CarrollBroadcasting.com, the best way to do that. We're looking for somebody, one of our hosts of our Friday night scoreboard show. Shot is in and good that time for Greene County. Knocking that one in was Madsen. That's going to make it 56-6. Knights with a jumper, and Yetmar comes up with a rebound. Yetmar will push it ahead. Jumper on the way up, no good from Yetmar. And the rebound up in good from Ellie Sybil. So Sybil now with 5 here tonight. And the Knights lead it 58-6. 2 minutes left here in the ballgame. Pass over the head of Robbins. That one's going to be out of bounds. Schinkelberg will check back in now for Sybil. Earlbeck brings it up, works it across half court, over to the left side. Jumper on the way from Ackford. A three is up and good. Charlotte Ackford makes it 61-6. Pittman now brings up, defended by Hackford out top. Again, Coach Clank, one of the girls expected to join us halftime of the boys game. Yetmar going to tie up Pittman. Possession arrow will favor the Knights. Minute 8 left in this one. 61-6, Kuemper with the lead. Knights were up 42-6 at the halftime. Earlbeck jogs it up across half court, works it over on the left side. Down to Hackford, pass inside to Schinkelberg, back out to Hackford. Hackford now over to Tigas, her jumper on the way, it's up no good. Rebound taken down that time by Pittman. Pass knocked away by Earlbeck, it's going to go out of bounds, it'll stay with the Rams. Good hustle that time by Earlbeck. Inbounds pass comes to Madsen. Turnaround jumper. It's up no good. Battle for the rebound. Taken down that time by Greene County over to the left side. Jumper on the way, no good by Gallagher. Earlbeck comes up with a rebound. Her second ahead to Hackford off her fingertips and out of bounds. And the possession there will give it back over now to the Rams. 15 seconds left in this one. Mackey Motors postgame show following the ball game. We're going to get an inbound violation on the Rams, and that'll pretty much do it because by the time Kuemper gets down the floor and inbounds it, the clock pretty much is going to have run out. We're down to 2 seconds to 1 second, and the Knights will not get it inbounds, and Kuemper going to win it here today by a final of 61-6. We'll step away. We've got our Mackey Motors postgame show. That's coming up for you next here on Kick 106.7.
At the Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the change in seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from the Present Company in Audubon.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Drees Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Drees Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Oh, hell no! Not again! Has the roof on your home or business been damaged by the recent hailstorm? Does your roof need looked at? Let our hail damage experts at Brinks Exteriors work for you to get you a new roof. Call 712 Roof Pro. We know the last thing you want to do is worry about your biggest investment. Hail happens, but we can fix it. Call Brinks Exteriors now for a free roof inspection. 712 Roof Pro.
Mackey Motors post-game show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Kuemper improving to 4-3 overall with a 61-6 victory here today against Greene County. Knights and Rams both emptying the bench tonight. Everybody that was here and eligible to be able to play got some minutes here tonight, so good for the youngsters on both teams. Greene County will fall to 0-7. Rams did not score in the second half here tonight as Kuemper led this one to 42-6. Kuemper pressure defense too much for Greene County early in the game. The Knights jumped out 19-2 and never really looked back in this game. Again, up 19-2 at the end of the first quarter, up 42-6 at the end of the first half. Let's just take a look at our numbers here for Greene County. Ashlyn Hinders with 2 points, Alexa Peters with 2 points, and Casey Pittman with 2 points. They went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. For Kuemper, Catherine Mayhall, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Carson Overmole, 5 points to go with a rebound and 2 steals. Aubrey Houghton here tonight had a rebound, and assist, and 2 steals. Lauren Bell, 11 points, 3 rebounds, and assist, and 3 steals. For Annie Glenn, 2 points to go with a rebound and a steal. Kaylee Simons tonight with a rebound and assist, 2 steals. Charlotte Hackford finished up with 3 points to go with a rebound. Elsa Tiefenthaler had 9 points to go with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 7 steals. Megan Scott had a steal. Caitlin Yetmar, 5 points to go with a steal. Kerrigan Earlbeck, 2 rebounds and an assist. Casey Peter, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Olivia Schinkelberg with 3 points to go with 5 rebounds. Ellie Sybil here tonight finished up the ball game with 5 points to go with a rebound. Kaylee Derrickson had 2 points, 6 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. It was Grace Tigas here tonight as well with 2 points, and the Knights go 7 of 13 from the free throw line. Time to announce our Motor Inn player of the game here tonight. Motor Inn of Cary, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership, where everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Not an easy choice tonight. A lot of players for Kuemper played well early. Lauren Bell, Catherine Mayhall came on really in the second quarter. But I think the girl that helped set the tempo tonight was Elsa Tiefenthaler. She had the first 6 points here tonight for the Knights. Had 3 steals on Greene County's first 4 possessions. She kind of set that aggressive tempo here tonight for the Knights. She finishes up the night unofficially with 9 points to go with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 7 steals in the ballgame. We'll get official numbers up on the recap story then I'll write with the Brinks Exterior Sports Report coming up later on this evening. Final score here again tonight. It was Kuemper over Greene County 61-6. If you're watching the video, we're going to end at the girls' video. We'll start the boys' video coming up for you here in just a little bit. So log in and watch the boys' game. That's coming up for you next. That's going to wrap up our coverage here of the girls' game. Thanks for listening to our Mackey Motors post-game show right here on Kick 106.7.